Leadership. 10 letters, 3 syllables. Should have a simple, solid definition, right? Think again. Depending on who you ask, the word leadership has a broad, varied range of meanings. I think that one thing that everyone can agree on is that a leader is a person of essence and ideas. He is hardworking, persistent, and above all, driven by passion. Passion. 6 letters, 2 syllables. Passion is an essential ingredient of leadership. Passion is what stirs our inside. It's that excited edge that tints our voice when we gush about something we really care about, without our noticing. And it's what gets us going when we just feel like giving up. It is the one trait that all leaders share, because without it, they would be just another face in the crowd. Passion is drive. It's what makes a leader want to do something over and over and better and better. A passionate leader will almost certainly have a convincing and persuasive cause. The more persuasive, the more people are drawn to the leader, and the more people will be willing to follow. This is why true leaders are like magnets. People are almost automatically drawn to them because they embody attractive characteristics that people are naturally pulled to. Leaders don't sit around and wait for something to happen. They're the ones initiating and spurring forward, not for riches, fame, or recognition, but simply because of interest or moral obligation. In my mind, a leader is not the loudest, most charismatic person, but a person of character and integrity. Leaders are unwavering in their values and unwilling to conform just to attract followers. They know what they believe, and they will believe this from the beginning right up to the very end. Take Atticus Finch, for example, from To Kill a Mockingbird. Atticus is a man of undeniable character, loyal to his cause. And an impossible cause it is. Tom Robinson, a black man, has been accused of raping a white girl. From the start, the odds are against Atticus, and he knows this. He knows this, yet he accepts the challenge anyway. And he doesn't just go in half-heartedly. He goes in with his head held high, ready for a fight, with all of his effort. He is undaunted, because he truly, deeply cares. On page 220 of To Kill a Mockingbird, Atticus says to Scout, "I wanted you to see what real courage is, instead of getting the idea that courage is a man with a gun in his hand. It's when you know your licks before you begin, but begin anyway, and see it through no matter what." Atticus ultimately failed. Not only did he lose his case in court, but Tom Robinson died. He lost miserably. In the eyes of any other lawyer, if you lose your case, you do not succeed. You lose. Yet Atticus knows that he has not failed. Atticus proves that a leader is not discouraged. He knows what he wants, and he will stop at nothing to get there. So am I saying that leaders are happy, smiley people who are undeterred by the bumps in the road of life? Of course not. Leaders are just like the rest of us. The only difference is that these leaders are infused by a deep-set motivation and determination that is not present in every person. These people may fail, yet they are unafraid to fail again and again and again until they get it right. And they will keep going, because they purely want to. And, if successful, they will eventually get it right. Yes, it may take some time. I did say eventually. By time I mean days, months, and maybe even years. But to a true leader, time is nothing more than a trivial factor or a minor setback. In the end, the achieved outcome is all that matters. This all links back to passion. But while I think that passion is important, I don't think that it's the most defining trait of leadership. Leadership is optimism. It's never giving up, even when the trail looks rough and twisted and hopeless. It's being persistent and maybe even a little stubborn. It's believing even in the most difficult of circumstances that there's always a light at the end of the tunnel. It's starting at the bottom of the ladder, climbing rung by rung, and, by the end, discovering that you've made it to the very top.